Kusum was preparing stuffed ladyfinger and arhar dal in the kitchen. Stuffed bhindi, her son Vikas's favorite, while her daughter-in-law Aarti loved arhar dal. Despite Aarti's repeated insistence, she still came to the kitchen. Aarti and Vikas had to attend a birthday party of their friend's son, and they also had to buy a gift for that occasion. So, they quickly left the house. As Aarti was leaving, she said, "Mom, don't do too much work, take some rest." Kusum smiled and nodded her head, and got back to her work as soon as they left. She had already prepared everything, only tempering was left for the dal. Feeling a bit tired, she kept the water boiling for making coffee. Just then, the doorbell rang. As Kusum opened the door, Aarti rushed in like a storm, went straight to her bedroom, and closed the door from inside. Kusum stood there, surprised. Vikas, walking slowly, followed her. It was difficult to gauge his expressionless face. Kusum had visited their house just last month. During this period, she had started getting an idea of the ongoing tension between her son and daughter-in-law. However, it was not right to interfere between them until her son himself revealed something. She had seen the changing times a lot. Still, for some reason, she couldn't resist and sat beside Vikas on the sofa, smoking a cigarette. After Vikas extinguished his cigarette, Kusum asked, "What happened to Aarti?" He replied casually, "Nothing. Is there anything new?" Kusum thought for a moment. She had been observing Aarti and Vikas's constant arguments for the past month. It would not be good if there were cracks in their married life right from the beginning. How much time is left for your wedding? If there are cracks in your relationship so early, what will happen in the future? Kusum said worriedly, "Why don't you explain all this to me instead of me? Why doesn't she understand this?" Saying this, Vikas got up and left, slamming the door hard in anger. Kusum became anxious about what was happening to Vikas. It was with great difficulty that they found a girl according to his liking. She had made a list of all the qualities that the girl should possess. She should be beautiful, well educated, capable of managing the household, and be able to fit into the high society, and should not have any negative traits, etc. While thinking, Kusum went back to the kitchen. The water had boiled. She made coffee in 3 cups. Hearing the sound of water falling in the bathroom, she understood that Aarti must be washing her face, so she called out, "Aarti, come and have some coffee." "Coming, mother," and Aarti came out wiping her face. As Kusum handed her the coffee cup, she noticed her swollen eyes and asked, "What happened, my dear?" Aarti started thinking. For the past month, her mother-in-law had always remained silent during her arguments with Vikas. Sometimes, Aarti also felt angry that her mother-in-law should tell Vikas that it is not right to argue with his wife like this. "Why don't you ask him? The one who gets upset and brings me back from the middle of the party just because he saw me talking to some other man. Even if I don't want to come, why doesn't he understand that? Am I a child who doesn't understand her own well-being?" Kusum's understanding was growing. One side of the picture had become clear. In the meantime, Vikas also entered the kitchen. Kusum asked, "Vikas, why did you bring Aarti back from the party?" Vikas replied angrily, "Ask her, she knows better." Kusum understood that it was not right to ask further questions in front of Vikas. The fire that Aarti's words had ignited in her heart needed to be doused.